when we were like maybe like 12 or 13, I would pay $2.50 for like an elote.
I really like cone.
Paid $5 the other day. And he was so lucky I was hungry. I was about to say, hell no. Raspado the other day was like $4.50. I was like, it's ice and syrup. No manches, bro. I was like,
Jordan once didn't know. What's unique?
I don't care what people say. What is really gonna take over Nike?
What's up, guys? It's episode number 6.
Episode number 6.
We're here with the Galleria After Hours, and we're after hours. It's just gonna be us two today, but
just us two, no special guests. Internal pod.
Go through some things, you know.
Yeah, but yeah, some questions that a lot of you guys are asking us. I know we had like the guest on the last couple episodes, and it was cool to interview them. But once in a while, we're gonna just check in with the store and just pretty much talk sneakers.
Yeah, we got some couple changes around the store right now.
A lot of changes around the store. We just bought a Supreme arcade machine.
We got Supreme kayak. You know, we got a whole bunch of stuff. We got some Supreme stuff. Definitely tap in on the Instagram. We're definitely buying. Got some unique stuff. You know?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what other Supreme thing is pretty interesting.
You have the yoga mat.
I do have the yoga mat. I feel like I should bring it here.
Yeah.
I have a Supreme yoga mat. I have a couple of chairs at the house.
What's that one toolbox? The toolbox is worth like.
We sold the toolbox for $300. A Supreme toolbox for $300.
How about the Milwaukee, like the one on the wheel?
Oh, that's like $10,000.
No,
the only person that know what that. 20?
Yeah.
$20,000 for a Supreme toolbox. That's crazy. I know Tropical had one. That's about it, though.
Yeah. But let's start with the fit check. So, as the guest.
Want me to go first? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm the guest today, guys. Lawrence is interviewing me. Law 50s. This is kind of the only shoe I had, I guess, to match with the purple jean shorts. Just bought the purple jean shorts at Zara, so I needed a shoe to match them. And I really couldn't find another shoe besides the purple Canyon 4s, and I'm not wearing those furry-looking things ever. So I try to wear a new shoe every podcast, but I had to double up, sadly, on this one. And then just a gray Gallery Department tee. But I probably should have went white Gallery Department now that I think about it, but homeboy was in a rush this morning, so it's pretty much a fit. Off-white Law 50s, purple jorts, and a Gallery Department t-shirt.
Didn't you just get the Law 1s the other day? You're gonna keep it?
But that wouldn't have went with this outfit.
Yeah, but I mean,
that would have looked atrocious with this outfit. Some white shoes with like cream.
Nah.
You would have worn those with this outfit?
I would have worn it just to break it in. Are you actually gonna break it in, or are you gonna?
I don't know yet. These crease really bad, honestly. I don't know if you guys could see, but these crease super bad. And I definitely wouldn't buy them again. I spent way too much on these. I think I paid $1,300.
$1,300? How much could you sell for?
Now? Gee, they're cooked. They're fried. Beat to the ground. $600, $700, maybe.
Law 1s or Law 50s?
If I had to do it again?
Yeah.
50s.
50s?
I don't know why.
With a purple.
I just like it.
Tag?
Yeah. Oh, I don't have the zip tie on mine right now. Yeah. I would probably go 50s.
Just because.
But right now it's summer, so I'll probably Lot 1s.
Lot 1s?
Yeah. Did you get rid of yours?
No, I still have it at the house.
Really? Yeah. Destroyed. I don't know.
They are easy to destroy, though.
Yeah, I mean,
the toolbox gets fried.
Yeah, it's like,
I wouldn't recommend buying an off-white Law.
Nah, yeah, I wouldn't buy off-white Dunk if I was you guys.
Because they're worth what? Brand new, they're worth like $600. But once they're used, they're only worth.
The regular ones are the Lot 1s and the Lot 50s. No, those are like over $1,000 at least.
I'd buy the suede.
I don't wear suede shoes.
No.
I wore the UNC 4s one time. Super messed up.
No. Yeah, ours is discolored, I think.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna sell one this weekend, and then some lady seen what's it called in Spanish? I think it's called mancha.
Mancha.
Yeah, so it's like mancha. Yeah, yeah. So it's like if you have a shoe and it's like, let's say it's white or something, and it's like super like stained, like a stain, and it should be like hay una mancha, like, you know. So like people, or that's just, I don't know if it's a real Spanish word, to be honest with you. It might be slang, but like if you hear someone say like hay una mancha, like it's like, oh, like you're stained, like
the whole thing was stained.
Yeah, like I don't know.
So she was buying for herself or herself?
She was buying for herself. It was a coyote.
Oh,
it was a coyote. It was this lady that walks in, guys. She wears like
She's one of our clients.
She wears like every size. It's so weird. She wears like a 5, a 5.5, a 6, and a 6.5.
I'm so confused. I'm like, are you shopping for someone else or you?
And she always puts it on herself and wears it out. I've literally sold her a 5, and she'll wear like a 6.5 as well.
And then
it's just
I
like,
thought her size was the 7.5 because we sold her first shoe she ever bought was the 7.5.
she's
J
like
Balvin.
She's like 6, 7 sizes.
Yeah.
She did buy that J Balvin.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the next J Balvin to come
The
out.
threes.
I kind of like it.
I think those will pop for sure.
You think so?
Just because it's an ombre like heel top.
Yeah. Retail is gonna be like $250 though. It's a nice shoe though. I'm waiting for that one. I definitely hope DJ Khaled doesn't ruin it anymore, but that shoe was nice.
But before we go on, I mean, I got some.
Oh yeah, go ahead. My bad.
I got some Phantom Blacks on.
Yep.
My least favorite.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's my least.
I don't like I said
black
last.
shoes.
Interchangeable.
It's all right.
Those and the olives.
It's all right. And there's some green cargos.
It's just the easiest one to wear, the Travis Phantom.
I just hate all black shoes.
Yeah.
Even though I have black hats on these.
I don't know. I think low key, I think girls hate black shoes because I don't really see too many girls basketball.
You just call me a girl?
No. I sold Donato one this weekend, a 4.5 men. And it was for his girl, but I mean, that's the only order I've ever gotten for a girl for that shoe. Girls.
Bethany loves it.
Yeah, but I don't know. She liked it at first, but I don't think.
No.
She hasn't really brought it up recently.
Still her favorite.
Really?
Shout out Beth.
She, not she, but a lot of girls like the olive Travis Low. I think so.
Nah, reverse mochas. Reverse mochas is a lot.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that's still over 1,000. I feel like more realistically, it's
How much are the Travis olives now?
$700-800 in like base size.
Are they going up in price?
Honestly, guys, a lot of stuff is going down in price, like
Really?
big time. Yeah, I've been looking like at a lot of grills recently, and just everything's like $600-700. Like when I was talking to Sergio this weekend, those shattered backboards, I've wanted those my whole life, and I was really never willing.
Which ones?
To
The
drop,
1.0s?
And I was never willing to drop like 2,000 on them, and now they're like 1,000. So it just goes to show that
It's 1,000 now.
it's like $1,000. So
Damn.
so I think the economy is really like hurting the sneaker market in terms of that.
So you're not really buying right now? Are you buying?
I think it's a great time to buy
a great time
personals.
to buy.
If you're like looking for personals, you could pick
Grails,
up-
or are you talking about like for the store or for you?
I think time's changing too. You know, grails back then, like my first grail, I guess you could ever say. I had the Nike Yeezys, but before that, I had the MCAs. And I bought that obviously before Virgil died. The MCAs being the off-white Air Forces, those baby blue ones. If you guys haven't seen them, I think I bought them off Goat for like 1,000, and like now they're like 25.
25.
So, you know, back then, getting like a $1,500 to a $2,000 shoe, like that was kind of the goal of everything. But I feel like now, if you're dropping 6 or 7, it's a lot in people's eyes. You know,
Yeah.
People, even when they come into the Galleria, they don't really want to spend more than 6 or 7.
Yeah, people don't really buy grails like that.
Exactly, you know, and I mean, what's the most consistent one that we've sold expensive is what, the Black Cat?
Black Cat, Jordan 4, just Jordan 4s in general.
Yeah, but like the most
Jordan
expensive
4
one
Reds.
that we've sold, like
Black
we've sold like
Cats.
what, 5 or 6 Black Cats at least, right?
I mean, you sold the off-white Air Forces, but to another.
Yeah, that was just like another reseller. So I
Yeah.
mean, some guy brought it in. He sold it to me for $1,050, and I sold it like a minute later for $1,150. He was like tripping though, dude. Like,
Really?
yeah, because I sent him the $1,050 on Venmo, and then he was like, "Oh, like it takes a fee." I'm like, "That's not my problem." And he's like, "You need to give me another 20." And he was like demanding that I give him another $20 for the fee, and I'm like, "No, I'm not. Like, you can refund me or get out the store." And I was like, you know,
Yeah.
I was like, "Bro, you're not gonna disrespect me like that." Like,
A deal is a deal.
yeah, I was like, "I'll send you $1,050. Like, just wait a day for it to transfer to your account."
Yeah.
And he was like tripping out. Like, I don't
He
understand.
wanted it now. Wow.
It's because everyone wants to get paid Zelle, and I think Zelle doesn't take the fee, but Apple Pay and Venmo do, right? Even like when you're out with your homies, you know, and they say like, "Oh, I'm a Venmo you," you know, you rather have Zelle.
I mean, Venmo, if you wait, you know, you just got to wait. So this is what it is. So PayPal, Venmo, basically the same thing. If you either have two options. You can get the money in 10 to 15 minutes, or 1 to 3 business days.
It takes like a fee, right?
It takes like 3%, 1%. But the thing is, when it says 1 to 3 business days, most of the time it gives you it that business day.
Yeah, that's true. Do you have like any of those friends that just don't pay you back?
Yeah.
Because I know that sucks. Like Cash App.
Oh, like you got.
Hey, I'll Cash App you later. Like,
I'll Cash App.
no way.
we went to Michael's dinner with
Oh,
me
God.
and Sergio. So Sergio picked up the bill. I
The
Apple
whole
Pay-
thing?
No. We're splitting between like 3 people.
Oh.
I paid my
You,
I-
Michael. Lawrence, Michael, Sergio.
Yeah. So us and our friends, we picked. Sergio picked up the bill, and we split it. But I sent my money right away. Now, personally,
Sergio,
me,
you sent it to Sergio.
yeah, personally, me, I would never pay for the bill
I hate
if
that.
anybody's
I don't
sending
do
money,
that.
because
Here's my trick.
I hate bothering people for money.
This is my trick, all right? Word of advice, everybody. If you're going out to like a dinner with a bunch of people, just to avoid conflict, just bring cash. And you could just like, okay, your plate was $20. Here's 20. I'll throw in $5-10 for a tip. There you go. You know, I don't worry about Zelle. I don't worry about nothing like that. You know.
I think if you're sending people money for picking up the bill,
Yeah, you throw them a little extra.
you throw them a little extra.
Yeah, for sure.
Just because they're paying the tip, et cetera, et cetera. They're going through the hassle.
Sergio for sure put it on his
Yeah.
credit card though.
He
he had to get.
You have to.
He had to get the.
You gotta get 3%, 1%. It's worth it.
Yeah, credit cards are gold.
Yeah.
Credit cards are gold. Dang. So who didn't pay him back?
No. He
Then he made.
he made sure. He sat down and made sure everybody sent their money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, ooh.
See, I feel like that's stressful. Like having to ask your friends back for money. It's just like like.
It's awkward for sure. That's why I just
Yeah.
avoid.
Yeah.
Then,
I mean, when you owe me $40, I was like, I don't care, like you could just pay later, But Sergio asked him like 6 times to send the money to the guy. I was like, dude, like, I need like to pay this guy off. Like,
Yeah.
can you just do it real quick? But some people are bad with it,
yeah.
I don't know. It's just the world we live in, I guess you could say. But as long as you get paid back,
Yeah.
don't lend money, guys. Don't lend out money.
What's
I
some
learned my
other-
lesson the hard way. Don't lend out money to anybody.
Don't lend out money.
Don't lend out money to anybody, guys. I don't care if it's $5 or they're asking for $5. They ain't got $5, then that's a bad sign. I wouldn't lend out money. Would you lend out money? And if so, how much?
The rule is you lend out as much as you're willing to lose, and it depends on the person, obviously. So if I give you $20, I'm like,
Okay, but like, what's like the max amount you could comfortably give me, and be like,
for
you know
what? For what reason though?
I don't know. Let's just say like
You gotta give me.
I gotta give you a reason. Let's say I don't have insurance and I got in a car accident and I need to replace my car.
Good luck.
How much? You want to give me another?
I wouldn't give you anything.
Wow, that's crazy. All right, I see where we stand.
What do you mean? What is my $10 gonna do for your car accident?
You have more than $10. You have more than $10.
What is it? Yeah, but
I don't know.
like,
Let's say it's like $3,000 to fix my fender or something like that.
okay.
Like you wouldn't give me $3,000, and I'll be like, yeah, I'll pay you back.
No.
Really?
No.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm putting this on camera. If Lawrence asks me for money in the future, my answer is no, just because of his answer right now.
You should
He's
know
getting no
because
money.
like you should also pop up that picture of what we're using for late to work. Now.
Oh yeah, guys. This is not funny, but one of my friends got in a really bad car accident, and he basically hit a dip, and he was drunk. Don't drink and drive.
Never drink it.
His car flipped over and went into somebody's garage.
Yeah, it rolled over multiple times. So the context behind that is every year we have a picture that the group chat for work uses as an excuse for everywhere else to not go somewhere. So
Or just be like, hey, I'm running late.
So I think a couple months ago it was Ryan's tire. You took a picture of just his tire and it's just all mangled up, and that was just the one before. And then the one before that is Sergio. Another
was a bad car accident.
He got in a car accident, but he took a picture. But he also took a picture of just the front, so you can't tell what car it is. So, I mean, it's just an excuse picture that you can use. So if you have any excuse pictures, I'm not saying it's a good idea.
The problem is now, though, like when you save photos on your phone, it tells you the time and the date where it's
you can
taken.
adjust it. If you're trying to be sneaky. If you're trying to be sneaky, you can adjust it. You just press info.
What I've done is I just screenshot it.
You just
And
screenshot
then
it?
crop it.
Or you just, nah.
See?
You're
I
trying
don't
to
worry about it.
so you're sneaky.
No adjusting, no nothing. I don't have to be sneaky. I'm just saying, like obviously you would do that in that situation. But
Have you seen the new, well, it's not true. It's this TikTok trend where people are you can basically
Age?
no. On Find My Location, you can fake your location.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
It's not real.
crazy.
I'm a big Apple, like I'm into Apple, but like everybody thought it was real. So
that.
what would you do if like your significant other was like faking their location?
Then they wouldn't be my significant other.
Oh.
I feel like that's just, trust.
Yeah.
At the same time, you know what I mean? Like, if you're in a relationship, I mean, if you really need to for like emergency purposes, then you can share your.
What am you hiding from the FBI?
No, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
let's say, like, I don't know, you lose your phone somewhere, Like, I was at the Dodger game, like, it was my last birthday, and I forgot my phone in a taco shop. And I was like, yo, where's my phone at? So, like, my mom typed it in, and then I just saw, I was like, oh, shit, I left it there. And I went back real quick,
Yeah.
But if I don't have that, then it's like,
Yeah.
just lost.
Didn't you almost
know
get
what
in a fight with the taco guys?
I almost got in a fight with the taco guy.
For over your phone.
Because he wanted to steal my phone. And keep in mind, guys, I mean, I have a new phone now. Lawrence and them used to get on my head.
Because his phone was cracked.
My phone was cracked in the front
it
and the
didn't
back.
work.
It was peeling off like
It
literally.
was never charged.
Like the
it didn't charge.
It didn't charge.
So if you wanted to reach Ryan, you had to reach him by fax or a whole business day.
or I'd be like, hey, text me on like my dad's phone, like my mom's phone, and then we would do that, and it was bad. So I got a new phone, and I mean it's nice, but I'm kind of mad because the new phone's coming out. What, next month?
Damn, it's almost September.
Yeah,
You're right.
so the new iPhone's coming out next month. I've had this one for like 2 months, and it's like, I mean it's cool, I paid it off already, but it kind of sucks because I wanted the new phone. But
yeah,
times are tough. I
Times are tough.
couldn't wait. Could
wait.
not wait. It's kind of like that, Phones. I don't know. People, are you one of those people that have to have the newest stuff all the time, like the newest shoes, newest phone,
No.
newest watch?
I'm gonna get the new iPhone, obviously, just because it's nice. Like it's definitely an upgrade. But no, not really. I think I'm happy with.
I personally I don't like the whole 3-camera thing. Maybe you like it because you're more of a photo person. But like, do you notice on the Instagram stories when I'm for the Galleria when I'm taking videos of the shoe and like it shifts like lenses?
Yeah, that's just the Instagram app.
No, it's the lens. Like it's literally the
No,
lens.
it's the Instagram's. It's how to prioritize it. It's just
That's weird. I don't
it's
know.
messed up.
Anyways, the homie Karen works at Apple, and I keep telling her how to fix it, and she just says I'm screwed. Literally,
Yeah.
She's supposed to be the #1 Apple tech there, and I'm like,
Really?
hey, how do you fix? Yeah, she's like head chair of the business department, and I always ask her like, hey, Karen, like, how do I fix this and this? And she's just like, don't ask me. I was like, what do you mean, don't ask you? Like,
She's not trying to work outside of work.
That's true. Sorry, Karen. Anyways,
Would you work outside of work?
I always work outside of work. On a Sunday, I get calls from you. Hey, I got a problem. God,
I
damn it.
work outside of work.
Yeah, we all do. That's just what it
That's
is.
why I'm always on my phone.
But I always feel like, I just feel like our work really isn't work, Like,
yeah.
man, it's 100 degrees outside, and we're blessed to be inside a 70-degree store.
Yeah.
Not aging our skin. We're just, like, we're just in the cold. Like, it feels good,
You think you'd be working out there if it wasn't for the store?
I definitely wouldn't do a desk job. But
Desk job. Okay.
I don't know. I feel like once you're like an owner of a business or just
It's
like
different.
high up in a business, you just don't look at that stuff the same.
Like
know
once
what
you
I
get into entrepreneurship, it's different.
mean? You just facilitate. There's just ways to do things.
yeah.
Like, I know, or I bought 100 shoes yesterday off one guy and then sold them to another guy for like $5 profit a shoe.
Mm.
So it's just like, you could, I'm shipping them. I'm middlemanning it. You know what I mean? But you could do it with anything. Amazon. A lot of people are doing Amazon. You could sell burgers and fries.
Yeah. It
You
just
sell
depends on your entry level and
You could sell burgers and fries, and you can make $2 average a burger profit. And you sell 50 burgers a day, 100. Not logistics don't make sense, but let's say you have 10 locations, you make $100 a day times 10 is $1,000.
yeah.
You're not even working.
So what's the 3 steps of being successful?
Successful.
Yeah.
Number
3
one,
tips.
a lot of people underestimate this, but just being honest. Being honest will take you a long way, especially with your customers. Be punctual and be on time with your customers. Because let's say we order a shoe for a customer and I'm like, hey, it's going to take a week, And, accidents do happen, guys. Don't get me wrong. Like, we had some incidents here where we tell a customer 1 week and dude, it takes like 2 to 3 weeks and then they get really mad. And, we apologize for that. But whenever you make errors like that, just offer the customer, hey, on the next order, we'll give you 10 to 20% off.
compensate.
Just compensate them for the time that they lost.
Yeah.
On the shoe that they wanted. You know what I mean?
Because it's like if Sony says, "Oh, PlayStation 6 is coming out tomorrow."
Exactly. You're
And
gonna have
everybody's
like hypothetically, you have
Yeah.
a line at GameStop, and then
You want to be the best, you can't. You don't want to be subpar.
So it's just like honesty is really important. I feel like that's the number one thing that a lot of people just don't
Value.
Yeah, I guess you could say like that. Number two, to building a business. What was your question again? Sorry.
How to be successful.
Successful
in building your business.
How to be successful is have successful people around you. Make sure you take care of everyone in your circle, because at the end of the day, if they're eating, you're eating. When I'm not talking dollar wise either, I'm just saying, some days I've had to sacrifice. I don't make no money, but I got to put food on the plate for like everyone else here, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's just like, as long as these lights stay on and I can help you guys out, and then you can help me out, and then we just build a foundation, and then we go from there. You know what I mean?
Because it takes a team. It's hard to find people.
It is, especially people that, like I said, are honest. They got integrity. I guess that's kind of the same. They're synonymous.
Yeah.
However, just build, a rapport with people that just value you.
Yeah.
You have to respect them, and they have to respect you, because if that ever falls off, then it counterbalances. It's not going to work out.
Yeah. Because what's funny is we've had interviews. If you're looking to find a job, you should definitely apply.
Yep. Apply.
Link in our bio on Instagram. But we've applied several people. They've made the final process, and then when it's time to show for the job, they flake. I don't get it.
A lot of people these days. I mean, I had an interview with a girl, maybe 2 weeks ago. I won't name any names, obviously. I don't even remember her name, to be honest. But she showed up 6 minutes late, and I understand stuff happens. But I asked her. I always ask just in case. How far do you live? She said 10 minutes.
Yeah.
There's no excuse when you live 10 minutes away. Maybe 30, 40 minutes. Okay, I understand. 5 minutes. Tell the person, who's in charge of the shift lead or just the interviewing manager, hey, I'm going to be late. Like, okay, I understand. There's nothing wrong with it.
At least a heads up.
There's plenty of times where I've been late, you've been late. It just happens. Life happens. Yeah. But no heads up from her. She showed up late with not even a reasoning. Just like, okay, the interview's at 12:30. I'm showing up at 12:36. And she didn't even explain, Apologize for being late. I was like, all right, if you can't even show up to an interview on time, then what makes me think that you're going to show up to work at the Galleria on time? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just small things, A lot of people may think that's very tedious, but when you're really
they matter.
Exactly. When you're trying to really build a company and keep people around, it doesn't help out the people that are doing their job with people that aren't doing the job,
Yeah.
Like, it'll affect you,
Yeah.
That was 2, right?
Yeah.
3? Man, what could 3 be? 3.
Obviously,
you want me to name tangible things or intangible things?
Intangible, because intangible is somewhat.
Yeah, because I would say obviously you have to have assets to start.
Yeah,
but that's kind of the obvious.
Yeah, it's kind of obvious.
Be relatable.
Relatable.
Yeah. Customers come in every day to the Galleria. Sometimes Lawrence and I know them. Sometimes we don't know them. But if we don't know them, our job is to get to know them. I'm talking first name. Find out their family, find out if they like sports, find out if they obviously they like shoes, but other hobbies. When I was in college, my professor told me this really, really, really intelligent thing. He made a great point. He encountered a multimillionaire that was looking for another financial manager. He only took appointments because this guy was obviously very wealthy. He would not come to his office. You know what I mean? It's like, if we were to deliver shoes, like Miguel,
Yeah.
I'm not coming to your store. Miguel's buying 20 shoes. All right, we'll deliver them to your house.
Yeah.
It was this guy, really, really, really wealthy. And he tells him, he looks at his garage, obviously, and he has 6 Lambos, 6 Porsches, 6 Chevys. So what? What is that? What would that mean to you? If you were coming in trying to obtain someone's business, seeing all that in front of their house.
Obviously, they have money, right?
They have money.
Yeah.
But see, you have to think deeper. They like attention. They like cars. So when you're going into that client's house, they know what you're there for. Don't start off a conversation with that. That's the last thing they want to hear. What if you walk in and you just talk about their cars? And you start talking about cars for an hour, and then it just makes business that much easier. You know what I mean? Just like that, you know? People come in here and they look for shoes all day, but they're wearing a Clayton Kershaw jersey, and you start talking about the Dodgers for 20 minutes, they love you. So it's just like that, you know?
Yeah. Definitely keying in on like whether it's like culture or just like what they're wearing, just because like not bagging anyone, but imagine like a 6-year-old man just like, hey, you want to buy some Nike Panda Dunks?
Oh yeah, there's been plenty of times where people come in here and I talk to them and they walk out with at least like a shoe cleaner. So it's like they're not even coming to buy a shoe. I literally had a guy tell me, he was like, dude, I didn't even want to buy anything, and I'm walking out with $40 worth of shoe cleaner.
Yeah.
But it's just, I'm not even trying to sell them something. It's more of just me being genuine. And I think a lot of times customers can feel the
pressure.
Not even pressure, but just the genuine. I don't know, what's that word? I'm getting tongue twisted.
Genuinity.
I'm getting tongue twisted. But yeah, from all of us, you know, and I try to convey that to everybody. As long as you can know a customer, you know, hopefully remember their name. If not, remember their face, and you can just go from there.
Yeah.
That's very important, I think.
Yeah.
And always give the customer your phone number.
Think so?
100%. Especially as long as they're a really good customer.
Yeah.
Like a potential, obviously, you know?
Yeah.
Like William, you know?
Yeah. Obviously, well, at a certain point, you're gonna need 2 phones because I'm on my phone almost every day. We're just always managing something.
Yeah, we're always managing something. But that's the good thing, guys. We always have something to do. If it's slow in here, then we're trying to get business in some way, sort of another. You know, as long as you're busy, that means business is good. You know,
busy is good.
Yeah, busy's good. The economy right now sucks.
Yeah.
I was talking to my friend at Tesla, and he said sales are down. How much in the quarter two? Right? How much did Sergio say?
It was like 20%.
20%. That's a 20% decrease in sales, guys. For Tesla, that's like millions of dollars.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show that it's really not the best of times right now to buy, you know, watches and jewelry and what else? Shoes and just luxurious items in terms of, you know, necessities like milk, eggs, meat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People need to buy gas, you know?
Yeah.
But I filled up my tank $5.20 the other day. It's ridiculous. All right. Yeah. Like I'm saying, the economy is probably not in the best place right now in terms of buying things. So you really have to accommodate the customer in every way possible in order to acquire that sale.
So are you buying shoes right now?
Am I buying shoes? We're buying a lot of shoes right now because it's back to school, guys. I probably bought over like 200-300 pairs in the past 2 days.
If you have a lot of shoes, you should definitely tap in with it. I think we're paying pretty good compared.
Paying pretty good, honestly.
Yeah.
People think it's like not a job, but buying shoes is annoying to me.
Really?
I mean, I like it, but it's just. I mean, you see how much I post. I want to buy this. 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 I want to eventually build Galleria up to the point of like Cool Kicks one day, where people are just coming in every day. You know, we're not even posting. We're buying, and it's just an inflow of just shoes, used and new, just coming in and out.
The worst thing though is when people come in and they ask, "What's your price?"
Yeah.
And
then we tell them a price,
and they're unhappy with it.
and then they get unhappy.
So obviously you had a price. So
it's like asking, you know,
Yeah.
hey, what do you want to eat for dinner? You know, and then you tell them chicken, and they're like, oh, we only got steak. Like, okay, like, you know, like,
I hate those kind of people.
You know, yeah, I hate those people. You know,
Yeah.
I only got steak. Then why are you gonna ask me what I want to eat if you only have one thing? You know, there's steak on the table today. Eat it. Yeah, they come in and I'm just like, my offer's $300. What do you want me to do? If you don't want it, I apologize.
Yeah,
that's the best I can do.
People come under the assumption that just because we're buying means we're gonna buy it.
Yeah.
That's two different things.
I mean, some guy came and sold some gallery department vans today.
Yeah.
And retail was, what'd you say?
$150. And
$150.
The most ugliest shoe ever.
I don't think they're the ugliest, but I think they're not
They are
the
ugly.
nicest. But he wanted. I tried to tell people the best price out of the gate. I just told him like, I'll give you $130. And he was like, "Can you do $140?" I was like, "No, I can't."
Yeah.
it might seem a little bit to you guys just to get $10 more, but I don't try to lowball you at first. I'll just tell you the best price out the gate.
So you think those $10 that people haggle for was worth it?
Haggle?
Would you lose out on a deal just because of $10?
No.
No.
That's why I didn't understand your mama seat the deal the other day when the guy was offering you $430 and you wanted $440.
I'll ask for $450.
Yeah, but he said $430. I was like, just take it and run. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you've been wanting to get rid of it. Me
Yeah.
personally, I always just think about it like this. Okay, I lost 20 this time. Let me just make up on the next deal. Just make some more money.
Real cash.
But sneaker market's really down right now, so
Yeah.
we've been adjusting a lot of prices. I mean, stuff I was buying for like $190 a couple months ago is going for $120.
I think right now is it really important to keep cash flow up.
Keep your cash flow.
That's why when we're selling these older models that we've been sitting on for years. Some of these shoes we've been sitting on for years, and
The way I do it,
selling.
not to at this point, I think we've managed, our inventory levels to where, okay, I want X amount of shoes in the store. I don't really want to go over this, and I don't want to go under this. So, I don't know, let's say we do X amount of sales in a week. I'll just put X amount back out there and buy those shoes with the money that we got from it.
just wash it back in. You know what?
Yeah.
When I did our inventory snapshot for the month, it's hard to believe that we have over nearly 2,000 shoes in here.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it does. How many do you think we have on display? At least like 500-600?
Yeah.
So about
600.
500-600, and then we have multiple size runs.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably like 2,000 shoes.
2,000 shoes. I mean,
I think that's good though. I mean, 2,000. We could do like 3,000, but at that point, it's like overkill. You know what I mean?
yeah. But at the same time, I feel like we're lacking some things. But I mean, we have almost everything that a customer could ask for.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that you could say we're lacking is just certain sizes, but
Yeah.
I think I really want the Galleria to tap into the grail market. As I was telling
so.
you the other day.
I think
Yeah.
people
think it's
don't buy
important.
it, but people will trade up for grails.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So-
I want to bring in a whole nother crowd. Because we already have the crowd for like, okay, we're going to get fours, we're going to get mids, we're going to get one lows. But I want to bring a Jordan 1 fragment in here. I want a Jordan 1 Travis high fragment. Or what's another hype shoe? Like, that's hot right now.
Travis Scott. Just Travis Scott's in general, obviously.
Yeah.
Off-white ones.
Off-white ones, I want to bring something in here, and I want a customer to be like, hey, I'll give you 15 pairs of shoes for it.
Yeah.
And it's not even about making money at that point. It's just about acquiring a customer
Yeah.
to where they're like, hey, they wear it one day, and it's just like, oh, where'd you get it at the Galleria? What's the Galleria? Boom. And then it just goes
Yeah.
in there. You know what I mean?
Transcends that.
It transcends.
A lot of people
it
don't
transcends
understand that.
everything. No.
Some customer, it's not really about money sometimes. The customer
It's
can
not.
provide value beyond that.
I mean, obviously, you have to pay your bills and stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't think anything should be about the money, because if you do anything in life for money, it might be nice for a little bit, but at the same time, it's like,
So you don't think money can buy you happiness?
No, I mean, if I was a billionaire, I'd be super happy. But, I mean, I feel like even if I was a billionaire, I would still come in here some days and just work. Like,
Yeah.
I built this shit. I mean, yeah, we got it with like a couple shells, but essentially we built this thing from the ground up. So it's
Yeah.
just like we have a lot of returning clients, and
Yeah.
just to throw it away for money is pretty boring to me.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you run out of, if you're a billionaire, you run out of vacations, you run out of things to buy.
People like chasing the struggle, I would say. People like the chase.
I don't know if I would classify myself as liking the struggle, but I think it puts things in a different perspective. Because
How
when I
so?
started this store, my parents always helped me out growing up in terms of, putting food on the plate and doing the things that parents should do. But, I mean, like we talked in the other podcast, I only had a couple $100 left when
Yeah.
I finished building the store and putting inventory in the store.
Yeah.
So it's like, if we failed, then we failed.
Shit. Yeah.
Shit, we're fucked.
That's
Like,
all.
and that's just what it was. And it wasn't even about making money at first. It was about building inventory. It was about, obviously, you guys have to get paid and stuff like that. But I was the last person in the totem pole.
Yeah.
I mean, I still am.
Yeah.
I'm the last person to eat. I'm like eating the last of the chicken wing some days, like you guys are getting the meat, and I'm just doing that, because I'm trying to just elevate it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because it circles back. It takes the team. You got to build
Yeah, I mean,
every aspect.
I can have the nicest car. I can have the nicest watches,
Yeah.
but it's just like, why? When I could put a Yeezy Red October on the shelf and just bring 100 more people in here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just go from there. That's just the way I think about it.
I mean,
It obviously changes too, though. Sorry to interrupt, but we're like young right now, so it's like
yeah,
we don't have kids, we don't have house payment, we don't have stuff to worry about.
yeah.
I mean, obviously we have stuff to worry about, but it's different, you know. Like
Yeah.
you got like
Don't have bills.
no, I got bills.
Well, besides that,
I got some serious
like
bills.
adult bills.
Goddamn, Edison charged me $500 this month. You guys
Because
are
it's hot.
crazy. I like how he says that he's not paying for it. But nah, I mean, it's just there's different responsibilities for different times in your life, and just right now, we both are at a point where it's just you kind of just you could spend money on shoes right now. You go tomorrow and you could buy $1,000 pair of Travis's, like it's no problem, you know.
Yeah.
Like you bought your camera for a couple $1,000s, and I mean, you're not worried about it.
Yeah.
You ain't worried about it. You're just moving on. Okay,
Yeah.
move on. I'll make some more money.
Yeah.
Next, but it's just an opportunity to you, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, you spent $2,000-$3,000 on that camera, but your shots and quality is gonna come out that much better,
Leveraging.
you know. And then, I mean, even Nino hit you up for a photo shoot the other day, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you want to do it or not, that's on you. But it's just like, oh yeah, I charged $300 for the night. Done. You know.
Yeah.
And you get clients like that, and you tell everyone that comes in. I have people that ask me on the resale account all the time, who does your photos? Who does your TikToks? Who does the editing? I tell them you know.
Yeah.
So it's just like beyond this, you know. Let's say you're not working a certain Saturday, you tell them, oh, you know what? I'll shoot for you $500 for the day. And it just goes from there, you know. And then you bring your equipment, you look more professional, and then it just goes up from there. This is what it is, you know.
It's about putting yourself on a certain level and
Yeah.
propping yourself up. You know.
Yeah,
Always
that's
being
it.
ready.
That's
Because a lot of people
that's
don't.
it.
A lot of people don't put it out there. You know.
Oh yeah, I mean,
A lot of people aren't afraid of taking that first
a
step.
lot of business too is just word of mouth.
Yeah.
Like really, it is word of mouth. That's what I'm saying. Where the whole honesty thing comes in, you know. If you're not honest with some customer, then they just tell another customer, and essentially it's just a snowball effect in your phone.
Yeah.
You know.
Like how some people like when pandas were hitting for like
Yeah.
$600. You know.
Okay, I don't know about 600. I don't know about 600.
I
They were hitting for like 3 something.
I think when
When
pandas,
we first opened, it
when we
was like
first
3
opened,
something.
we no, we were selling 400, 420.
No, we weren't.
No?
Most we ever sold it was
380,
like 380,
I think.
yeah.
380.
380 was the most we ever sold it, but there was some stores selling them for like 480, 500.
Yeah.
And it was more of like, okay, like you can get your customer, you know, in the short run, and you could take their money in the short run,
Yeah.
but that's not what it's about, you know?
Yeah.
Leave some extra cash in your customers' hands and have them just keep coming back and back and back and back.
Yeah.
That's why we have so many return customers.
Rather
Every
than-
day we have at least one return customer.
Yeah.
Every day. Never fails. So it's like, yeah, I could sell a Bape shirt for $150 all day, but okay, I'd rather sell it for $120 and see you 20 more times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll take a $30 pay cut to see you 20 more times. I don't care, you know? You rather get recurring money than it's more of like a
Like an investment. You
it's
invest,
like a subscription
yeah.
service.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can always like you have Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's like you're paying $19.99 every month.
Yeah.
Right? Because no other people offer it at that price, and you like the service, so you're paying $19.99 every month. Versus, you know what if Netflix told you, hey, I'm gonna charge you $60? You know, you're gonna start looking for other options. You know what I mean? But if you tell them, like, hey, it's a $150, we usually sell at $150, $160, but you know, you always come here, I'll sell it to you at $120. You know, customers really appreciate that. That's why they'll be back.
I think a big part of us why we're successful is obviously we invest in product, but we also invest in people, whether it be employees or clients. Is a really big part.
Yeah, you always have to invest in your clients. Always take time out of your clients to ask them how their day is.
Yeah.
You know, I always ask people, I think it's so funny. Whenever they come in here, I ask them, you know, how are you doing? And they're always telling me, no, I'm not, I'm just looking. And I'm just like, oh, I wasn't asking you if you wanted a shoe. I'm just like asking like how you're doing, you know, how's your day, you know?
Yeah.
Because at the same time, like, yes, we are salespeople, but we are people. At the end of the day. It's not always about, oh, I need to like take money out of your pocket. It's like,
You're not Jordan Belfort.
nah, I mean, it's like, you know what? Hey, some guy came in this morning. I liked his shoe. I asked him, like, you know, hey, where'd you get your shoes from? You know, you start a conversation. Once you start a conversation with your customer, it's just whether they buy something or not, who cares?
A lot of people don't talk these days.
Nah, that's another problem. A lot of things. It's cool to buy things online, guys, and I'm not just saying this because we have the store here, but me personally, a lot of you guys may or may not have been there, but Urban Necessities, when Lawrence and I went there last year, that shit was like we were kids in a candy store. We were looking at every shoe, Katie's, LeBron's, old Kobe's, old Yeezys, just stuff from the 80s, from the 90s, early 2000s, you know? To be able to hold a shoe and see how it looks is just nostalgic for me. So that's why, obviously, you know, once in a while, if I can't find it anywhere, I could go buy it off Go. Never saw Gex. They sell fakes. But I'll buy it off Go, eBay, maybe another reseller. I'm cool with them, and they shoot me a deal. But for the most part, I really like going and enjoying the shopping experience. Trying something on is just really...
It's about the
really,
experience.
Yeah, it's really important. You know, imagine it... That's why, I mean, Teslas are cool, but... I mean, on shopping... who was shopping? One of my homies works for Tesla, right? And he just tells me, like, oh, yeah, people just, like, place orders on, like, pizza. Like, their pizzas, you know? Like, yeah, I'll take a Model 3. Ring it up, you know?
Yeah.
He's like, you never even drove the car. You just want to place it on the phone, you know? When I went to go test drive the Teslas, nobody helped me.
Really?
No, I mean, they just give you the key and they said, oh, figure it out, you know? But it's like... I think that's the point of where salespeople get a little too pushy. You know? Obviously, when you're shopping, you don't want the salesperson to follow you. You don't.
Yeah.
That's the most annoying thing ever, you know? But if you genuinely have a question, then the sales rep should be there to help you out.
Yeah.
But I went on the test drives by myself. I had to figure things out by myself. And, yeah, it was, like, challenging for the brain. But it was cool not to, like, have someone, you know, peer pressure you, basically. But at the same time, there was a couple of things that I was like, I don't even know how to turn off the car.
You didn't know how to turn off?
I had to go inside and be like, hey, can someone help me turn off the car? And then I guess it's a little like key fob thing, and then you just go right. You ever drove a Tesla?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just go right there and you turn it off, and then it shuts the mirrors.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. The whole retailer experience is different nowadays. And they keep saying that malls are going to shut down, but I don't see
They've been telling us for like 2 years.
I don't think it's going to shut down, guys. Whether it's here or Victoria Gardens or Ontario Mills, people just... they're last minute.
I like the physical.
100%.
You always like.
You know, you want to try on shorts. You want to try on a shirt. You want
like going out.
It's so much better, guys, just to get an experience and talking to real people versus just surfing the web all day, just looking for everything.
Yeah, they'll have everything you need. Maybe sometimes overnight, but you know, doesn't be going to the mall.
That's why it's like, I don't know. I think it's just retail locations aren't going anywhere soon.
No.
Obviously, maybe like huge chains like Toys R Us. I mean, even they're making a comeback now, but I think Big Lots is going out of business. But there's just certain business models that don't make sense as we change in our economy because everything's so fast-paced in the business world that it's just if you can't adapt to it, you're getting left behind. You know what I mean? Like my mom is a pharmacist and they still use like fax machines. You know?
Tried and true.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we have our little label printer, but it's like you just have to adapt. You know, everything's on the computer, and there's nothing wrong with it. But just you gotta adapt to times, whether it's like selling or not. Some days it's really slow in here, and I have to sell things online. It's just what it is, you know.
That's how it is.
Like that Yeezy, the Yeezy slates, guys. I know they're re-releasing what's coming on again?
So
next week, right?
Next
or is it this week?
Start of August. We have a re-release of Yeezys. We're going to have all the bones. We're going to have Bone 350s, bone slides. We're going to get those funky chicharron slippers.
Chicharrones. They're actually called... some people call them chicharrones, but chicharrones are more of like a crunchy pork skin. I call them duros.
The duros?
Duro. D-U-R-O-S.
Duros.
Duros, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a little, looks like kind of looks like a tire.
Yeah.
Right? Kind of looks like a tire. So
you're
in English, I guess wagon wheels, but in terms of like Spanish, it's like duros. But I like those.
You're gonna wear those?
I would wear them.
What happened now liking Yeezy though?
I don't like the shoes. I told you that over and over again. But like his other models are cool. I'll wear a slide. I like the foams, but they eat up my ankles, so that's why I really don't wear it. But the foams are, sorry. Did I say that right? The slides I'll wear, the foams eat at my ankles. That one I'll have to try out. But I don't like the sole of the Yeezy 450. Kind of looks like a plate on the black ones, the utility blacks.
You mean the dumplings?
The dumpling ones. You guys know what I'm talking about. The Yeezy dumplings. Those, you tried those on too. They're not very comfortable.
No.
So I hope that these aren't the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if they are, it's going to be a bummer.
But what's crazy is learning about those Yeezy boots. How they're going to be like 300, 500 retail.
See, that's more your style. I don't really...
Yeah.
I don't dig
Combat
that.
boots.
I don't dig that. At all.
But it looks like Yeezy's here to stay again. I don't know.
I thought they were just selling off the rest of the
They're
batch.
selling off the rest, but I mean, they're quietly
You never
saying
know,
that
right?
maybe it's work. You know, a big part
I mean,
of it.
everyone just said that. What they say? They dropped Kanye because of the stuff he said, but I
Yeah.
feel like people don't care.
People
People still wear Balenciaga. People
Yeah.
still wear Adidas.
People don't.
The Yeezys brand. I mean, there's so many brands that just move on. You know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The world we live in, everything's so fast paced. It's like, okay, you're canceled on Monday. Somebody's canceled on Tuesday. You know.
And then they're back.
And then
next
they're
month.
back. You know what I mean? Like Joe Rogan canceled. He's back.
Yeah.
So many people. It's like people are so afraid to voice their opinion and what they want to say.
Yeah.
Like actually speak their mind in the world today, and that's the problem. And I mean, like Steve will do it. You got a shadow ban, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, all he does is post stupid stuff. There's nothing wrong with him, you know? But since he likes Donald Trump, banned. You know what I mean? That's why he got banned, right?
No,
Posting
he got
something-
banned for gambling on stream.
Oh,
On a
really?
technicality.
Oh, but it's like,
But, I mean, they had it out for him.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like one small slip up and you're done. He's
Yeah.
like he's on Rumble now with like Andrew Tate and stuff, so
Yeah.
it's a little different, but I don't know. Everything changes so fast. That's what I'm saying. Like fashion changes. Travis Scott, I mean, the new album was
Yeah.
Yeah. Sergio
Travis,
likes it for some. Says it's
Album of the year.
What do you say?
Album of the
clinical
year.
masterpiece. Cynical
I
masterpiece.
think the Travis Scott
10/10 experience.
the Travis Scott album was
There was a couple good songs.
7.8 out of 10.
I give it a solid 7.
7.8.
Solid 7. If you're giving it a solid 7.8, name 3 songs off the album right now.
Utopia Twins,
Okay.
Telekinesis,
Okay.
and Fiend.
Okay. And that's like order from 1, 2, 3.
I would
Utopia
say so.
Twins is cool. I feel like
I like when 21 Savage.
21 definitely carried that verse though.
Definitely did.
I swear, somebody told me he's British. Is that true?
I think he's from the islands.
Where?
He's from like the British Islands.
Where's the British island?
It's outside of Britain.
Anyways,
Yeah,
he's like
yeah.
Slaughter Gang. That's his gang, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But definitely, I don't know. I didn't even like Meltdown. I don't think Drake and Travis really went that hard on it.
Tea time.
I mean, he said a verse in there where he was talking about like buying Pharrell's chain just to like melt it because like Pharrell's irrelevant, and then he threw like a diss at Pusha T too, and he was saying like the only people wearing that are like Pusha and stuff
Really?
like that. You know?
I didn't listen to that. I just listened to Tea Time.
Oh yeah.
Tea Time.
What does he mean by that? Tea time, like golf or something?
Yeah, tea time like tea. Tea time like golf. It's tea time, bro.
Tea time. You drink tea?
No.
No.
Drink coffee.
Yeah, you drink coffee every day. That's so
Every
bad
day.
for you. I can't validate spending $4 or $5 on coffee a day
No.
like you do.
It's a simple pleasure.
I'm not saying it's simple, but I'm just saying like you do it. You know how many days do you drink coffee out of the month? 20, 25, more?
Every day.
So like 30 days.
I
How
live
many
on
of those
coffee.
days are like Starbucks runs? I see your location. You're at fucking Dutch Bros. Fucking sometimes.
I'm not always at coffee, dude.
I don't know. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'll be checking fucking where the homies at, and then I see you're at fucking Dutch Bros and shit. Like this dude can't stop drinking coffee.
$5. $5.
That 5 adds up.
It does, but I mean, like I said, simple pleasure. Everybody
Yeah,
has
for
their
sure.
vice.
I don't think I have one of those, to be honest with you.
No.
I think like in terms of like dieting, the only thing that kills me is like hot Cheetos or beef jerky. But that's about it, man. I'm not like candy. Like, when have you ever really seen me eat candy here?
No.
Never really. Or soda. I don't even.
I don't like soda. Soda's disgusting.
Nah, I like Jarritos. You ever had
Orange soda is
you ever
okay.
had- You ever had Jarritos?
Yeah.
You ever had sangria?
No.
You know what sangria is?
Yeah.
It's like wine, but like, I mean, they make like a
Mexican.
Mexican drink of it.
Mexican
It's pretty
wine.
good now. Well, since like you're in a relationship now, obviously,
Yeah.
of like a Mexican based like family, like what have you been eating recently to where like stuff you like, obviously.
I mean, it's just taco. I like Sabritos.
That's like basic. Obviously you like
I
tacos.
picked up Sabritos.
Okay.
I like
Oh,
some-
that's why you started eating those?
I had them in the bag and I just munched on them.
Dude,
Yeah.
I like those, but damn, they make your tongue dry.
Really?
Like, I saw.
Oh yeah,
Salt makes your
you
tongue
try to
dry.
eit it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they're bomb though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
But like food wise, besides that,
just carne.
carne. That's what it says. Ain't carne. And like no enchiladas, no nothing.
No, not really.
You don't eat over there, not really.
No.
No?
My favorite Mexican restaurant's right next to our house.
What? Don't say La Tapatía.
I like La Tapatía.
Ah, see, Lawrence.
Shout out La Tapatía.
No.
No?
That's what you eat if you're not Mexican.
What?
No offense.
What's the best Mexican? No, those gorditas and molitas that Ian brought that one time. Shout out El Compita.
Tacos El Compita. Shout out Ian Mendoza, the homie. You catch him in LA. Tacos, like a good taco spot you're asking me about?
Yeah.
Tacos El Güero, Merrill, South Fontana. Eat it. You like sauce on top of your tacos or no? Like salsa or no?
I like salsa verde.
Okay, it's like a green salsa, but it's a little spicier, but it's really good. But do you like? Obviously, you like carne, but what do you have? Like, do you like carnitas, pastor, pollo?
I like pastor the best.
Pastor.
Yeah.
Pastor is good some places, but sometimes you have to
It
be
can be
careful where you eat it at. You know what I mean?
Would you ever eat street tacos like off the corner?
Man, what kind of question is that?
I know, but like, unlike in like Pomona, like off whole, like it looks jank. Like, would you eat it off anywhere?
The most jank places be the bombest places to eat your tacos. 100%. 100%. But, I mean, I love supporting street vendors, don't get me wrong, but damn, they be charging too much sometimes.
Really? How much do they charge now?
I'll give you an example.
Okay.
When we were like, maybe like 12 or 13, I would pay $2.50 for like an elote.
Mm-hmm.
Paid $5 the other day. And he was so lucky I was hungry. I was about to say, hell no, I ain't
for
paying.
For a small corn too?
I ain't paying it. No, I like an elote this big. Well, you
$5
can have
though?
You can have an elote or an esquite. You know the difference?
No.
Esquite is like when you like shave the corn and you put it like in a bowl, and then it's just like corn. It's just
I like esquite then.
Okay, yeah, with like the tahine and
queso. You just put it in a cup because on the cob it's messy, but I get it.
You like it? I like that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, every time I get it, I mean, obviously, you know, I gotta say con todo when he asks, but I like having it just off the cob because of that feeling. But he charged me $5. I was like, what the hell, you know? Even a raspado the other day was like $4.50. I was like, it's ice and syrup. No manches, bro. I was like, you serious? But I was like, that's $4.50 for some ice and syrup? $2.50, $3 at most, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes I feel, you know, they're coming from obviously Mexico and, you know, other these places, you know? So, okay, you know what? Let me throw you $1 tip. Yeah. But when you're charging me $4.50, I'm not giving you a tip. No. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just not doing it. You know what I mean?
Times are hard.
I went to that place too, like Beast, right there by U Grill.
Yeah.
$350 for that meal that night. Like, what?
What is it even?
It's like really, that's like white people food.
So Italian?
Bomb though.
It's bomb?
Bomb.
Was it worth it? Was it worth the $350?
I had shrimp Alfredo pasta. Bomb. I think my mom ordered, I can't remember what she ordered. Julian ordered, damn, I don't even remember what nobody ordered, but everything was bomb. The pizza there.
Really would you rather have that, or would you rather pay that amount for Texas to Brazil?
I've actually never had Texas to Brazil. Right there by Victoria Gardens, right?
Yeah.
Never had it. You had it?
No.
Want to go? We should go. We'll go soon. Yeah. We haven't had a team dinner in a while. We'll go. Let's go. What day you want to go? Sunday?
Sunday, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah?
Depends who you want to, which one of the probationaries you want to bring.
Ooh.
Who's part of this?
God, that's expensive. I'm talking about you and me, man. We put in the work here. I mean, everyone puts in work too, but hey, man, we on a budget. You heard what I'm saying about the economy, you know?
Yeah.
We be on a budget sometimes.
So, are we going to all these new events? So we have there's Godsell, New York. We can consider that.
Even man, going back to the food thing. Even at these sneaker events, man, you get a taco there. What'd you pay for some chicken tenders there? Bethany paid like $16.
$20 from chicken tenders.
$20, guys. I understand sneaker events, you know, sporting events or music events.
Yeah.
But $20 for some chicken tenders and some fries.
We were walking
bananas.
We were walking around and we were stealing people. We were asking.
We were stealing.
We just said, "Can I just get a chicken tender?"
Lawrence copies my moves sometimes, and it's funny.
But the thing is, those chicken tenders were like $4. So I was like, "You're really giving it to us?"
$4 a chicken tender. But hey, like I'm saying, guys, it ties in. When people like you, they don't care. Like, all right, take a chicken tender, you know?
Yeah.
They don't see it money-wise because you built a relationship where it's like, yeah, man, you know? Yeah. But some people, what was the craziest shoe that you saw at Gossel? I didn't really see anything too crazy. There was like no Freddy Kruegers or like player editions or nothing.
I saw, the eBay dunks with the package. Those are like $20,000, I think.
I'm surprised the eBay dunks flopped.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're underneath $200.
I remember when you bought a pair for like $240.
I sold them. I sold it real quick.
I was like, why would you buy that, dude? I knew that shoe was gonna hit 150, but I think it's just one of those shoes in 20 years where it's a good investment for sure.
Definitely, a lot of the Yeezys, a lot of these one-off dunks are gonna definitely be worth something. Just like how back in the day people with Jordan ones didn't know what's unique, what's different.
I don't care what people say. What is really gonna take over Nike?
Yeah.
Even if they're not reselling, what's gonna take over Nike? Oh yeah, well, I mean, I just don't think nothing's gonna take over Nike. Nothing. Not Adidas. I mean, there was a short period of time where Adidas, sure, they were like coming because the Yeezy barely came out. I mean, there's people paying $1,900 for Yeezy Zebras, which is crazy to me.
That was crazy.
Even when that happened, guys, even if you can afford something, I'm gonna give you a word of advice. Even if you can afford something, does not mean you should buy it. You know, those Yeezy Zebras, yeah, they were $1,900 back then, but now they're like $250. Just some stuff's just not worth what it used to be worth, and that's the problem. You know, with having that's why it's really important to manage your inventory. You know.
Yeah.
Because it's like, let's say we have 100 pairs of fours, and now all of a sudden nobody wants fours. You know.
Yeah.
We're stuck with like $50,000.
Or like Kobe's.
I mean, that's a good thing. You know.
Yeah.
Sneakers are good investments too, guys. Something like that. You know, God rest in peace, his soul, Kobe. You know, shame on the people that are reselling them that shouldn't be reselling them, but I mean, you got to pay it to the game. People just, if they're gonna get their hands on it, they're gonna get their hands on it.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen with all white ones. It's gonna happen with the Grinch.
Speaking of which, I think the craziest pair was the reverse Grinches. We saw them in person.
Reverse Grinches, yeah.
I asked them how much they were selling it for.
$1,800. That's crazy.
$1,800 for unreleased.
That's what I'm saying, guys. You can get something early, but paying $1,800 for realistically what you think $600-$700 shoe?
GR release though. Who knows?
It's not gonna be $1,800. So I mean, be careful with what you buy because I feel like I'm saying that's the sweet spot.
Yeah.
People saw what happened with all of those $1,900 shoes, and that's why the sweet spot for like a Grail right now is $500-$700.
Think so?
Yeah, because it's like, okay, you know what? The Yeezy sold for what? It sells for like the Zebra sells for $300 right now. Okay?
Yeah.
And he bought it for $1,900. What is that worth? That's about
Damn.
15%
He
of what it's
traded
worth,
over,
right?
yeah.
It's about
he traded
15%,
some
right?
like some off whites for something.
Right? So it's worth about 15% of what it was worth. So he lost about 85% value.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
like let's say you buy a $500 shoe. 80% value in that transaction was him losing like $1,750 value.
Yeah.
But if you do a $500 shoe and you lose 85% value, what is that? Like $400?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, I'd rather lose $400 than $1,800.
Yeah.
So it's just like people rather spend $500-$700. But I think times are changing too, where it's like, I don't think this is stopping anytime soon because we have people's babies, like 2-month-old, 3-month-old, coming in here and being like, hey, what shoes do you have? You know?
Yeah.
So it's like they want their kids to look good, whether it be a Dunk, a Jordan, an Off-White, a Yeezy.
Streetwear is always gonna be streetwear.
Yeah, because I mean, our generation is the one that's having kids now. You know what I mean?
I
You're not whenever you have a kid, is when you want.
That's your mini you.
But you're not gonna put your kid in Vans. You know? Like, you're not gonna do that. I mean, maybe a couple pairs, but you're definitely not gonna put him in Skechers.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna put him in something janky. You know? You're gonna put him in some baby Travises. You know, just like how Grant has his kid.
Yeah.
All those shoes. You know what I mean?
Shout out Tiny Grant.
Shout out Tiny.
He pulled up to God's Soul with a babe stroller. A babe stroller.
Crazy, bro. If y'all know Tiny, that is the man. Tiny's dope. But yeah, I mean that dude has like 2C, 3C, 4C, 5C, everything hype, all the way up until probably 10 already. You know?
Yeah.
But it's just like it's the mini you, like you said. You're gonna take care of your kid. But as the younger generation, we value style more. So once you put your kid in style, you know, it's repetition. When they're 2, they're gonna want to wear that at 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Yeah. You know, kids in middle school these days, you know, when we were in school, it was different. But, I mean, it's like a competition now.
Yeah.
Everybody got a kid came in and bought 2 pairs of shoes today. And he was like, I was like, oh, what about these? He was like, nah, somebody at my school got those. So it's like, but I was like, do you like them? And he was like, yeah, I like them, but somebody has them. It's like, they don't even care about, you know, what they like or not. It's just, oh, he don't got those. Let me buy those.
It's all about hype.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, he doesn't have those. I want those. Even if they're $500-$600 more, I want them.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. It's more of a value thing for people. It's very monetary now. Shoe could not
transactional.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, transactional.
Very-
What you can get from the shoe.
yeah. I mean, there's some shoes in here. You guys can see like this Kobe right here, the Kobe Pro. I mean, some
81
people
point
might
game.
some people might not even like it, but just to say, oh, I got a Kobe 81-point game, they'll spend $400 or $500 on it.
Yeah.
So it's like that's kind of what it is in terms of people don't really buy what they like.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they buy what they like, but there's so many people that come in here, and there's nothing wrong with it. But people come in here and we hear it time after time. Oh, I don't even know what dunks are. Like, where's your dunks at?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, why do you want to buy it if you don't know what it is? Oh, I saw it on TikTok. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just like, okay,
People like what they like.
it's cool. You know, people are coming into the culture. You know, women, men, babies. You know, even I've seen grandmas and grandpas in Yeezys. You know
There's
what
that
I mean?
one. There's an old grandpa that comes in
Dope.
here.
Yeah.
Dope is he always shows me his knives. He's like, this is a $2,000 Swiss marble knife. I was like, man, all right, let me get some Easy 350 Zebras. I'm like, oh, all right.
Yeah, I mean, this guy came in some Ferragamos one time, and Lawrence didn't think he was gonna buy something. I was, it's not like in a wrong way, but like, okay,
He's like
you know,
70.
He's like 70s, you know, like he's,
Yeah.
you know, what are the chances? You know, treat him with respect, but like, oh, really, he's gonna buy a Jordan 4? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they say, don't judge a book by a cover, but at the same time, you kind of like, okay,
As
man.
a salesperson.
As a salesperson, like, you know what, man, you're probably not gonna buy a Jordan 4. You're looking for like some Skechers at that point.
It doesn't mean I'm
like,
not going to respect you, but still.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
But Lawrence was like, he's like, bro, he actually bought the shoe, and the dude was wearing like Ferragamos, which is like what, a $400-$500 shoe,
$600, $800.
$600 shoe, and the dude was like, yeah, man, ring him up. We gave him his card, and he walked out.
Yeah.
He's done it like 4 times already. It's so funny.
Yeah.
I don't know how the guy gets his funds, but I mean, he never even comes in with the Yeezys he wears.
No.
He just wears like everything designer, and he just like walks out with them.
Yeah.
So it's just like that.
But I think one shoe or the shoes I would probably look out for, I wouldn't like, if somebody came in I just want, is either the Faded Blacks that you have, the Kobe Sixes,
yeah.
or Grinches.
Probably never wear
Grinches.
those again. You know how Grinches?
I don't have Grinches yet.
I got lucky. I got a pair. Some guy walked in. Usually, a lot
Yeah.
of times people come in with 10.5s and 11s, so I kind of score
Yeah.
sometimes.
So, the Mama Cedas that I'm selling, Joe, you know, tall guy, right? He has some Grinches. Price is at $800 though,
What size?
9.5. He's offering me $400 for my Mama Cedas.
This is what I'm thinking. Okay, obviously it's a Grinchmas, so you're gonna want to buy it when it's not Christmas. Because if you're
Yeah.
buying it towards Christmas, you're gonna pay
Yeah.
a little bit more than you should.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I would wait till Kobe Day if I was you, and just
Yeah.
maybe it drops
Kobe
again.
Day is
8/24. It's coming up
Yeah.
literally this month.
Yeah.
So I mean, we got a couple weeks till Kobe Day, but
What's
Wait.
your top 3 Kobe's right now?
right now that I don't have or have, don't have.
Yeah.
I would say don't have.
All
Let's do
time,
don't.
all
Let's do
time,
don't.
all
All time. Let's make it fair. Like releases or non-releases.
Releases, like obtainable.
Venice Beach 8s.
Okay.
Don't have them. I've never had
Really?
them. I've never had that shoe. It's a dope shoe.
With the blue on it, right? Yeah.
It's like blue, yellow,
Yeah.
red. That Kobe. It hasn't came out, but obviously the red one that's coming out in December.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't like the green laces.
You want to wear all red and be a blood? I don't know. I think that one's a really good one. Number 3, KL 6.
Okay.
All pink.
All pink.
Yeah.
That's obtainable. It's like 1,000, right?
And number 4, I'm going to sneak it in there, Bruce Lee's.
Which ones though?
5s.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Old or new
I'll
release?
I'll take alternate or non-alternate.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I had the yellow ones, but they fell apart. I've never had the alternates, though.
Mm-hmm. I can agree with that.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
There's some good ones, but those are just some ones that I've never been able to obtain.
Yeah.
But just like I'm saying, you know, some people don't want to spend much, you know?
Yeah.
But everything's just expensive. you know?
Everything is.
I mean, you're buying a Gallery department shirt, $300. You're
300.
buying a Chrome Heart sweater, $1,000.
Most
You're bu-
people's fits are just $1,000 nowadays minimum.
That's
You
what I'm
believe
saying,
that?
guys. It's like everybody is wearing. I personally feel like, and I'm wearing it, but I feel like Gallery department is getting like a little played out. You know, when we went to the sneaker event, everybody was like Gallery shorts, Gallery sweats, with a Gallery shirt or like a Gallery sweater, and it's just like everybody's wearing the same thing. So So usually when people wear like that, it gets kind of like washed, in my opinion. Not washed, like it's still cool, but I'm just not willing to pay that
Well,
price.
it's trendy.
Yeah, it's super trendy, but I mean, I don't know. I've known about Galleria for what, almost a year now at this point, right?
Yeah.
So it's been a while, and people just waiting for the next thing, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
I think Hellstar's coming up, but
Yeah, sorry, it's coming out.
it's creeping
People
up.
like playing it safe, I guess, you know?
You think Essentials is gonna come back around?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Essential sweaters during Christmas when
Yeah.
it's cold.
Essentials is
Bread
like
and butter.
Essentials has people like in the chokehold.
Yeah.
They're nice, like they're nice. I would wear them. It's just like really comfy, you know,
Yeah.
with some sweats, some slides.
It's
and,
just
like,
a comfortable fit.
It's a comfortable fit, you know.
Good colors.
Yeah.
And just aesthetic.
Yeah, super
so,
good
yeah.
aesthetic. And TikTok helped blow that up too, you know.
Yeah.
So it was just nice. It's just really nice clothing. It is expensive, but I mean, what isn't expensive these days, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, these shorts were like $60 at the tax.
At Zara.
Fucking jean shorts, dude. Like, what the fuck, you know? Like, jean shorts, $60. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, I mean, I'll pay it. It's cool, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, what's the other alternative? Pay $600 for some Galleria sweats? Like, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean?
It's hard.
You
finding-
have them, but I mean,
It's hard finding
you're in a
good
different
quality
league, my
though,
boy.
you know?
Huh?
It's hard finding good quality too.
Yeah, it is. That's why
Everything's-
we're trying to make our own stuff. So it's like, I mean, I'd rather wear 100.
I mean, we sold out of 7 figures. We only
I
have
sold
like,
one today.
Yeah, we only have one
I have
left.
one 7-figure studio hoodie left.
Yeah.
And that was like a mock-up, guys. I thought we could have done better. It was super fire, but we could change. I'm probably going to do another drop with like the front change.
Yeah.
But I mean, people, that's what I'm saying. Once people like you, it's, you know, it's limitless. People would walk in and maybe they won't
Yeah.
even wear it, but they're like, oh, is that your brand, Ryan? Yeah, I'll take a medium.
Yeah.
I'll take a large.
Like we did more in store sales than online for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Even Rob was like, yo, like, let me get a 2XL, you know?
Yeah.
And then I sent it to him. He was like, bro, am I gaining weight or like these are tight? Like, I think I might need a 3X. He was
No.
like, bro, I need them. So I ordered 40, and I'm gonna put them in 3 stores. I'm gonna put them in the homie West Coast Luxuries. I'm gonna put them in the Galleria, and I'm gonna put them in Prosecute. But I ordered 40 hoodies, and you know what? Even if we're making $20-$30 a
Putting it out
unit,
there.
yeah, exactly. Like I said, guys, it doesn't matter. I'm making $20-$30 a unit. I don't care.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have 40 hoodies on people's backs, and then more people are like, "Hey, where'd you get
Establishing
that
a
from?"
brand name.
Exactly, you know.
Yeah.
Who cares? 5 years from now, it's a different story.
Yeah.
People don't understand it takes time to be successful.
Take its time as long as you start.
You gotta start and just be consistent. That's all it is. As long as you start and you're consistent, it's just with everything, you know.
Yeah.
You want to be good in the gym, then show up every day, eat right.
Like, take example of your favorite like YouTuber. Why not? Like you like him now, but like
Yeah.
5 years ago. the
Mr.
first-
Beast,
the
Mr.
first
Beast,
video.
10 years ago. You know, what was he
Yeah.
saying? He was doing what?
He was doing like counting to 1,000,000. He was doing videos out of his bedroom. You know.
Exactly. So it's
So-
like,
Just take that first step.
that's why it's like, you know, it's debatable in terms of
You'll
like,
suck at first. Obviously, you look back. And see how
I
you
wouldn't
can-
say you'll suck.
not necessarily, but,
but
you'll
just
see
like-
how you can improve. Obviously,
Like we had a
Develop on it.
podcast where there was like 105 views, and then we had one that was like 500. You know, that doesn't
Yeah.
discourage us. It's just like, okay, we move on. You know, you live and you learn. Maybe they didn't like what we talked about that podcast, and we
Yeah.
just move on to the next one. You know,
People are afraid of criticism, so you just take
don't be
it.
afraid of criticism, guys. I think the best thing there is in this world is criticism.
Yeah.
As long as it's coming from like a positive side,
Mhm.
because it just teaches you how to, you know, be better.
better.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's times like I get on you, and it's just like I'm just trying to like help out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just what it is. Even
Yeah.
though this fool never fucking listens for fucking shit, guys. Like, literally. Tell this dude, hey, bro, can you, like... Okay, guys. When a shirt sells in a plastic bag, I'm like, can you just replace it? Never replaces it. And I tell him, when you make a sale, can you just, like... do your thing? Doesn't do it. And I'm just like, bro, can you take out the trash at night? I come the next morning. Trash it taken out. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you know? I sound like a broken record. So it's just like... But, anyways, back to the point. I don't even know what the point was. What were we talking about? What did I start doing
know.
there? I don't know, man. Lawrence doesn't listen, guys. If you're trying to tell this guy, he does not listen. For shit. Literally, he's the worst.
But yeah, I think that should be it for tonight. I don't think I think we touched base on everything.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It was kind of like an internal podcast, just to like update on the
Yeah.
store,
What?
shoe market, how it's
Shoe
literally
market.
in the gutter right now. Hopefully, it goes up soon.
Hopefully it
It's
goes
back
up.
to school, so people are shopping, but definitely in Christmas time, back up.
Next week we'll talk about the Chicago black toe when it comes out. Definitely
Yeah,
like
Chicago,
that.
Chicago Black Toe is a good one.
Yeah,
Honestly, I don't know, man. I think that shoe looks really good on girls, like the Jordan 1 lows.
I like Jordan 1
I don't know
lows.
why girls don't wear it more often. I think girls should wear it. Like,
They like
I like-
Dunks better.
what's the shoe, before we cut off, what's like a shoe that you hate to see a girl in?
Jordan.
Like, give me 3 shoes like you wouldn't let your girl wear, and 3 shoes you would let your girl
Jordan
wear.
1 mids.
Okay. Are they really that bad?
Jordan 11s.
They're really that bad? Jordan 1 mids that bad?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like some of them. Okay, mids, 11s, and what else?
5s.
Okay, and 3 shoes you would let your
I'd
girlfriend
let her
wear.
wear Dunks, Jordan 1 highs, and 4s. That's easy.
Ah, that's basic,
All
man.
right, New Balances.
Okay, New Balance, what else?
New Balance 550s.
Okay. Ah, even double basic.
What?
Give me some Jowns at least.
Jounds? Oh, $500 shoe. I
Okay,
don't-
550s, and what do you say, 4s?
Yeah.
And dunks.
Yeah.
Kind of it. I think girls look good in Yeezys. 350s for
Okay.
sure.
Slides.
Yeah, girls look good in slides, foams. Girls make Yeezy 700s look way better than guys.
Yeah.
For sure, they make them look way better.
Definitely.
I don't have a problem with mids personally, but if that's like your grill, then there's a problem.
Yeah.
But like 4s, and dunks obviously. But yeah, don't wear 11s. Don't wear 6s. 3s are cool.
They're okay. I don't hate
For a
it.
girl,
Yeah. I
I
don't
think
hate
girls
it.
look good in 3s.
Like a reimagined 3.
Girls look good in 3s.
Yeah.
No Crocs though. No Barbie Crocs.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think you can wear an easy slide. Something a little better.
Yeah.
There's cool slides coming out. Have you seen Mark Wahlberg's brand?
No.
You should look up the slide. It's cool. It's
I'll just
called
wear my
Municipal.
Hoka slide.
Your Hoka slide? Oh, you bought it?
No. But it's only like $50.
So you're gonna buy it?
It's better than $200 Yeezy slide.
Yeah, that's true. Hokas are comfortable, guys.
Yeah.
Hokas are comfortable. But yeah, next podcast we'll touch on a couple bases.
If you have any business questions, let us know.
Yeah, let us know if you guys have any questions.
Yeah.
We'll probably have Sergio on the next podcast too.
Yeah.
This week we just couldn't make it happen.
Yeah.
He's a busy man over there at Cal Poly. But we'll make that happen next week. You guys will get to know Sergio a little bit more. And that pretty much sums it up for this episode. Appreciate you guys for watching. That was episode
Appreciate you
6.
All right.
Catch you
have a good one.
guys. This is a podcast when? Oh, it'll be in August when a podcast is.
It's August.
August. This year's going by quick. We're in the 8th month of the year. That means Christmas is in 4 months.
Yeah. And I'm actually going to go to sleep early because I got Romero's to wake up to.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right, Vomero's dropping tomorrow. Don't hop on the trend too late.
Yeah.
Nike Vomeros. Get them now. Trust me, guys.
Yeah.
Trust me.